Good afternoon, you sexy people on YouTube. My name is Camron Kash. This is my personal 2010 Audi A4. And it's coming up on a year of owning this car, so sorry if you guys hear the wind. It's real windy out right now. I figured I'd go over a couple things I like about it, some of the things I don't like about it, and really whether or not I can recommend one for you people out there looking for your first car, looking for a car to just, drive. Alrighty, so to get things started, 180,000 miles, and if you look, pretty nice looking interior. Leather is holding up really well. That's really the first thing I really like about this car, is that, it's 10 years old, a lot of miles, but the interior is holding up really well. I mean, really well. That is except for this. The rear upholstery back here is falling down. That is one thing I don't like, and one thing I do like. Another thing I don't really like about this car is this chrome. I'm not a chrome person. As you can see, this interior is just completely covered. And I do mean covered in chrome. Also don't like the gray upholstery up here. I really don't like gray, because as you can see, it shows a lot of stains. A lot. But I do have a sunroof, so one thing I do like too. Another thing I do really like about this car as well, I am getting a little bit of a backfire here lately, just because of the fact that I am getting a lot of, I guess you would say, extra air. I just put on a bigger intercooler, so I'm making a lot more air whenever we ran the code reader through it. Check engine light. This is one thing that does suck about it. Check engine light comes on no matter what. Your tire pressure monitoring system goes off, check engine light comes on. You hit a bump in the road, check engine light comes on. Connector for one of your tire monitors for the all-wheel drive system gets a little bit disconnected, check engine light comes on. I really do, though, because I was watching a video about this the other day, and I kind of, realized I do like the mechanical buttons. I sit right here, I can change the AC, like the fan speed. I can change how hot or how cold it is. Buttons. I really like buttons. And if you listen, there's not really a whole lot of creak to it. You know what I mean? And obviously on some of the buttons, there's a little bit there. A lot of it is just, how old it is. But I really do like this interior. There's a lot of creak right here in the center. This trim line's coming up a little bit, but that's really the only issue, is the interior on this car. And I mean, key to start, whatever. Let's talk about some of the things I do like, though, because I've seen a lot of these out in town. I love the blackout package that came with the Prestige, because this is an A4 Prestige. I love the blackout trim, whether it's like right up here, right here, door handles. I mean, I really do love it. Only thing I don't like, though, is this chrome around the center. Don't understand why there's these random chrome lines in the front. That brings me to my next point. This thing. This little lip right here. My cat. Say hi, itty bitty. I really do not like this lip. If I had a further, front lip splitter, I guess it would look nice. Especially if I had one that wrapped all the way around and, this came out further, but I don't know. But there is something about this, these lines to this car. I mean, it doesn't sit out far, but you can tell, really comparative to a Jetta, especially, how these fender flares sit out. The car sits lower, it sits meaner. I really like that. I've noticed I create a lot of brake dust. Don't know if that's a problem with my brakes. I love the look of these taillights too. Love the look of them. I do have the one side exhaust, not the two. I do want to get the two, but it's a lot of money to get a whole new bumper and stuff like that. I don't know. I love this hood. I hate hoods that have the weird lines down the center. I love the look of these lines. It's kind of like a sharp line going up the top. You can feel the crease. Engine makes a lot of heat. I just realized that. Touching this hood and it's really hot. But I really do like this. I love this car. Like I said, I've drove it for a year. I can really recommend it to somebody who wants a new car. That being said, while I can recommend this car to you, if you're looking for a car that's going to turn heads and a lot of people are going to look at you and be like, whoa, dude, you got a crazy car, like, go somewhere else. I mean, especially where I live and what I've noticed, there's not a lot of fandom around this car. Like, there's really not. If you're looking for something and you don't care what it is, but you want like German luxury, BMW M3. I mean, first of all, they're cheaper. Depreciation's a lot harder on BMWs than Audis. If you're looking for something loud, go ahead and get a Mustang GT. You can tell this car isn't that loud, but it still has that nice exhaust note from that turbo. But if you're looking for something that's going to turn heads, this ain't it. It's really not. It's more of a luxury car than a... I don't know. It don't really turn heads. Like, when you tell people you drive an Audi, they're like, whoa, you drive an Audi. They think about the expenses behind the car, not, you know, whether or not the car's fast or crazy like your Mustang GT or your Hellcat or anything like that is. I will say, though, if you're looking for a great ride, enough horsepower / torque to overtake somebody if you need it, great ride, great interior, horsepower to take off somebody if you need it, then this is the car for you. I mean, it's a great daily driver. I have no complaints out of it. The ride alone makes it amazing. Even if it had half as much horsepower as it has now, it would still be an amazing ride. And I can recommend this if you're looking for something great to drive. Everyone I talk to about it, they love the way this car rides and drives. Which, you know, they compare them to BMWs and stuff like that. I don't really think that's fair. I don't think it's fair to compare cars. I think everybody has, you know, their reasons for everything. BMWs are great. Don't get me wrong, they turn a lot of heads, but I love Audis. I mean, I love the design of them. They're kind of sleeper cars. That's another thing about them not turning heads. I mean, you know what I mean? It's really a sleeper car, especially with like the casual design to it. Because I mean, you look, there's not one, minus like the fender flares, in my opinion, and these hood accents, there's not one main line on this car. Not one. This is a sleeper car in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. If you guys agree or disagree, let me know in the comments. Let me know what videos you want to see next. I mean, I got a lot of ideas. I want to show you guys what I want to do to it. I want to do a review on that red truck back there. I got a video of something cool that happens in my buddy Kevin's truck. I've never seen this happen, but I want to post it. Anyways, guys, go ahead and, you know, like and subscribe if you want to. Have an amazing afternoon, and keep being you.